and so much experience missing for them, but we know it's just a hot house of rugby league talent at the foot of the mountains. I'm sure we'll see a couple of promising kids here tonight.
Yeah, hello to you, Warren. Hello to everyone at home. And I think we're about to see why Penrith is such a dominant football club. Won 4 competitions in a row. They might not have Cleary, Isaiah, or Edwards here this afternoon, but I think we're going to see these young, inexperienced players compete on every play, defend their life depends on it, and just keep fighting there for every inch, because that's what Penrith have built their success on. Yes, they've got talent, but they do all the fundamentals really well, better than anyone else.
As the top liners haven't appeared in the pre-season challenge, they went down to the Raiders, 22 points to 16 a couple of weeks ago. As far as the Sea Eagles are concerned, good performance first up. They beat the Rabbitohs 34-24 last week in Gosford after we had to wait more than an hour and a half for that game to kick off up there at Industry Group Stadium. They begin their season against the Cowboys in round 1 in a couple of weeks' time. And Preston Ricky in the front row, getting a chance alongside Austin Diaz, who's been a journeyman as far as going on the journey of a rugby league career without ever really being a star. This young man might be a star at some stage in the future. Billy Scott hails from that, again, hothouse of rugby league talent, Hills Sports High School. New South Wales under-19s rep last season. He signed through to 2027. They have got big raps on him.
He came off the bench in the game versus the Raiders, 1 run and 19 tackles. And if you sign a long deal at Penrith as a young man, it means you've got some talent.
Certainly have to be able to defend, and that is the case with Billy Scott. Hails from the Windsor Wolves. Lee Hopewadi, while we're talking about prodigious talent, had a marvellous first campaign in 2024 in the NRL. He's on the wing tonight. Give them a chance to run Clayton Faulalo in the fullback role, and you'd figure that Lee Hopewadi with Tom Trbojevic fit and good to go will spend a lot of time once again on the wing in 2025.
Warren, to be honest, his best position probably is fullback, but wing will be what it is in 2025. And I'd love to hear what Seabold said before the game. He has had a fantastic pre-season.
Played 9 games on the wing once Tom Trbojevic had returned from injury last season. So we're underway, first of 2 tonight, right here on Fox League. Sea Eagles versus Panthers, and it's Bullymore to bring it out. So they're in the red zone. Simpkin from dummy half. Get to play the ball here from Corey Waddell. It comes to Brown. At the back to Arthur. Tipped on by Faulalo. Garrick away to Willett, who will plant it down.
And just watch the ball playing here of Nathan Brown. He's over the advantage line. Nice tempo on the way, and they strip the left edge of Penrith. That's an athletic put down there. The back of some good work from the inside. It's just a point of difference of Nathan Brown. Experienced ball player in the middle of the field, creates space, preserves the space. For Nav Willett to go and do that.
He's as tall as we said last week as Nelson Asava-Solomona in this opening half. We've had just over 10 minutes of action. Ball turned back on the inside for Preston Ricky. Play it there, right in front of the uprights. To Lau on this left-hand side. Nobody really pushing forward for him. It was almost a pause button push there by the Panthers. Zach Lamont on this left-hand side in the 14 jersey. Nothing doing around him. Now to Lau again. They came up very quickly. Up and in hard, Dean Madison. And Simpkin leading the charge for the Sea Eagles. Scott comes back to Fanua. Short ball there off his hip. Nothing doing for Hassett. So he'll play it 7 metres out. Last tackle here. Not a lot going on in the set until Fanua puts on that ball. An absolute beauty for David Farley. He scores, and the Panthers on the last play found some open space down a very narrow short side.
Nice deception, pretends he's going to throw short, throws it long.
From the sideline. Tolau's kick is arrow straight. Splits the uprights, plays for themselves. Tolau through Lamont, and now Jenkins. Step back on the inside there, kept it alive. Nice pass, and Fanua's gone very close. He spun the lock forward just inside the Manly 10. They've got 2 plays left in this set. comes from Scott. Tolau, players in motion. Tolau, though, hung on to it, bounced off the defence, and he scores the Panthers' second.
Trent Tolau is wheeling and dealing at the moment. There was a roll ball there that Manly gave away that allowed Penrith to set up here. He touched the ball in 3 successive plays. And this time, the Manly defenders are all ball watching out to the left-hand side. They take their eyes off the ball runner and creates the space. Trent Tolau, the system that Penrith play in is supporting this man with a 7 jersey on his back. And at the moment in this first half, he's delivering for his team.
Looked very much at home in the 7 jersey here for the Pink Panthers. Right across the black dot, they lead by 8. It's 12 points to 4. 12. Must have been close to being offside on this right-hand side. Garrick making the tackle from Lamont. They take it forward. Clark is there for the Panthers, and they get a set restart. Big chance here to make this 18 to 4. Tolau. Mistake to carry. Riley Wake now with that taper around the ears. Lamont from dummy half. Turned underneath there by Phillips. And just working towards the Brights. Boy, they've gone close once again. They'll be held up in goal.
What a defensive play from Farley, the right winger for Penrith. It was Kohler tried to draw and pass, but that is beautiful wing defence. Turning defence into attack quickly for his team.
Lalo playing it. Lamont, Tolau grubbering. Here's Jenkins. A clean, clinical put down as well. Terrific kick. And Jenkins, so precise with his grab and a planting of the ball.
And Jenkins pounce. That is terrific football there from Penrith.
Well, that was Nathan Cleary who put that on the touchline. Boy, he struck them well with his goal kicking also. This one hits the upright and goes in. It is all happening. Taken forward there by Wake. He's okay for that collision with Faulalo. To the line, Phillips. Tolau kicking out wide, chasing. Hardle for Nua. He watched it.
Right onto the field. He races up. He's energetic, wanting to be involved. Tolau realises this and absolutely puts it on the spot for Farley. That is a tremendous kick.
Well, I guess when you go to training every day with Nathan Cleary, you pick up stuff via osmosis and you do all the work. And we've seen that tonight off both feet for Trent Tolau.
Yes, the kick, but I like the footy IQ of realising that the interchange wingers just come on the field. There's a new fullback that's out of position slightly.
Thereabouts, back to play it. Grant Atkins. Chan Kum Tong. Short ball from Madison to Hopewadi. Still going. Shot, draws and passes. And Ray Tuimalo Vaenga, as he did last week, grabs a try in the pre-season challenge. It's 22 points to wait, a kick to come. And after being one of the winners last week in the first big week of the pre-season challenge, Manly want to get on with things here pretty quickly.
There was an error from Fanua, the Penrith fullback, that gave the possession to Manly. And I just like this instinct play. Madison first receiver, but instead of being out the back of shape, Hopewadi just says, give me the ball.
A few more mistakes from the Panthers. They'll finish fast, you would figure, the Sea Eagles. Still so much time left in this game. Good conversion. The kick from close range by Aaron Schock. Pre-season quite obviously with the leg injury. The Manly here deep on the attack. Working it beautifully now, and here's Bullymore into open space. He weaves past the fullback and he scores a beauty.
Roosters was very good at this ball playing. The threat to run first, and then a little short pass there to Bullymore, just tearing through a hole. And while they try to go around Penrith at different stages, this is a blueprint for Manly to play for the next 10 minutes. That is great combination work from the two middle forwards.
Well, Jackson Edgar, the fullback for the Panthers, fresh on the field. He looks up.
Since then, had no luck until Hopewadi throws onto a ball from Madison, and at that time, Bullymore. Just terrific play in the last.
He's taken the ground. Nice ball there from Toff Sidley, who lost the shorts. Nice orange budgie smugglers. He has a go from dummy half. Well, he got across the line, but Grant Atkins believes it's no try. Looking to make up for the mistake. Aaron Shop alongside him. Now Phillips to a do-over after he made that error. He came back to it via the penalty. Inside the 20. Scott waits at dummy half. Lamont on one side, fronting out this right-hand side with a show there.
Right back, all the way back.
They'll play it just outside the 10. Now Phillips again. Hands it off to Riley Wake. Inside the 10. Last play now for the Panthers. A chance to use a bit of breathing room. Rubber put in by Bunting and charging through. Hassett has won the race and plants it down to score. Nice kick by Tyler Bunting going to the line.
Penrith team on their last play and kicking options, and grubber kicking is their go-to. It's their second try they've scored off a grubber kick tonight.
Harrison Hassett. Caleb Navali. Now through the hands of Phillips away to Lipowicz. Backwards off the legs there of Jake Arthur, taken dead. Western Sydney Derby coming up next on Fox League. Andrew Voss, Greg Alexander bring you all the action as Jake Arthur goes down the short side. He'd like that pass back, cleaned up by Lamont. It was a late call to deliver that ball and now held on to in the ruck. And it will be a sin binning.
I reckon they've got you in trouble there and you hold on deliberately. No, it's the speed of the play the ball. Yeah, you can't because it relates to the speed of the play the ball.
So a sin binning here in the pre-season challenge. The Panthers lead by 10. Now there, Jordan Swan, former Rooster. Was the man who just held on to Zach Lamont. Swan has only been out there a couple of minutes thereabouts. Short stint for him. It's 13 on 12 to win this one. Try here to seal it. Nice feather in the cap with these young Panthers. The top squad, the US charter of teams headed across there. Now Ricky. He reached out there and he thinks he scored, and so does Grant Atkins. The referee points to the spot, and Preston Ricky, the Kiwi, scores.
3 players around him, somehow manages to extend that arm and get it down.
Through the kicking, Billy Scott's been sacked after missing one pretty easily to the left-hand side. Clark puts it over the black dot. So here is Waker. Back to Arthur Manley, a man short. Good hands from Hopewadi to two. And Marlo Vaenga, he's hard to stop. Wow. They can't. Just a bowling ball when he gets a chance. Almost a replay of what he did last week in Gosford against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Just stays on his feet, bounces off defenders. Good luck stopping Ray when he gets that close to the line.
There was a winger from the All Blacks that did something like this many, many years ago. This is a powerful run from Vaenga. Look at this. Bounces off 1, 2, 3. Leaves a car crash behind him and still got the ability to keep that ball off the ground and plant it down. That is a devastating run there from Vaenga. He dropped the ball earlier from Jake Arthur where he had an opportunity.
Sized up to Curry Clark coming across. Shoulder into his sternum. And they just couldn't stop him from there. They were lined up to the right-hand side. So to take a punt himself towards the uprights. Back to the left edge they go. Lamont again. Out the back. Edgar keeps it going. Hatero Papali'i. One of who knows how many Papali'is in the NRL in 2025. That's the way you finish it. A real statement as the siren sounded. Good hands. They went back to the middle. And then Lamont realised there was space back out there. They had the numbers. Did the maths beautifully. And how much experience and advantage they had against the Panthers tonight. Clark bending it back. Well,
he can kick
what a finish. There's the icing on the cake at 38 points to 22. Oh, so impressive. This young Panthers outfit, they just keep producing